Hey, Brian Bundy here again with Bundy Realty Group at Bentwood Realty in Waco, Texas. And today we're going to be talking about 3 myths that I hear often in the real estate world. So check it out. All right, so today we're gonna be talking about 3 myths that I hear very often when it pertains to real estate. And so the very first one I wanna talk about is the Zillow Zestimate. So many times people think that they see a Zestimate online, and honestly, that I'm not just picking on Zillow, but that could be any online valuation of your home. My website has one of those, and in full disclosure, I had a client that looked on theirs, plugged it into my home valuation tool on my site, kicked out a number, sold their house, it's under contract for like $30,000 more than what that online calculator said. Sometimes it kicks it out and it's gonna be a lot less. So that is the myth that I want to debunk, is that you can go to an online source, no matter what website you're going to, the Zillow's estimate or any other online generated valuation, and think that that's gonna be the gospel truth on what your home is worth. There are too many factors to factor in there. You know, what's that particular neighborhood doing? What's supply and demand look like at the exact moment that thing is going on, that a computer algorithm just isn't going to be able to take into account. As a local expert in your market will always be a better gauge in what your home is really worth and what it could sell for. Number 2, the myth that I often hear a lot is that the credit score, that people say, hey, I was checking out my credit score on my credit card, gives me a free FICO score, or, you know, went to Credit Karma and that, you know, I got a whatever number it was they got. And so they think that that's the same number that's used when it comes to credit reporting in the mortgage lending process, but it's not. A lot of people don't understand that, but the mortgage credit score that mortgage lenders use is going to be different than what you see on just your FICO score online. When they're looking at your FICO score and they're doing that, that's going to be in regards to, like, you know, maybe your credit card or a simple line of credit on that, but the home lending credit score is going to be a little different. And so just know that that's not always going to be the same. And then the third thing I would say also regarding to mortgage lending is that the myth that you have to have 20% down to be able to purchase a home. Now, years ago, it was a little bit harder, from what I understand, back, you know, when my parents and their parents were buying homes, to have to put more down. But these days there are many programs and many different lenders with many different offerings that are out there that you can get into some home loans with as little as 3% down. FHA, you can do 3.5% down. The different debt to income ratios that lenders can use based on what your specific needs are would be able to help you get into the right program, into the right home lending situation for you. And so just know that that's not always the case. 20% down does allow you to avoid what they call PMI, or private mortgage insurance, and that sometimes is the best thing for people. But there's often times that you don't have to have 20%. So those are just 3 things that I hear often as I talk real estate with people and different clients and potential buyers that are out there, and that I wanted to debunk today. But if you have any other questions, any other things that you hear out there and say, hey, I hear this all the time, I'm not sure if that's true or not, hey, send us a message, give us a call. We would love to help and answer any questions that you have. Thanks so much and have a great day.